Why is my voice dead? Okay. Hello everyone! Happy Moonster Day! Welcome. Oh wait, I have something open that shouldn't be open. Hello everyone! Welcome, welcome. Alright. Sorry. Hello everyone. Sorry, not me dying on your day. My bad. My bad. My B. Oopsie. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're all doing well. It's pretty rare for me to have a stream on a Sunday, especially just a Sunday afternoon. That feels kind of weird. I don't feel like I'm Sunday at all. Thank you for being here today in your Sunday. I'm guessing it's Sunday for you, probably. And happy Moonster Day! Wait! I should have brought the cheering sound, the uploading sound effect. Wait, we cannot go on like this. Wait a moment. And then I say properly hi to everyone. Sorry, I didn't say it. I didn't write in the chat or anything. I was actually not there for most of the time. Uploading sound effect. Okay. Happy Moonster Day, everyone! Wah! 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 It's real! It is today, it is you, it is day! Oh my god! It's real, it's happening! It's the Moonster Day! Oh! Okay, that's enough clapping for today. Happy day, happy you day. So I don't know why my voice is deciding not to cooperate, but I'll be trying to, well, I don't know if I can improve it, but let's try our best anyway. So, and the people we have today. Hello Metal, welcome! Hello Doomsander, welcome! Hello Block, welcome! Hello Gauza, welcome! And happy 100 streams! I think you know what that means. Let's go! Let's go! Let's freaking go! Thank you for the 100 streams, Galazor! Much appreciated. I am grateful for the support. Alright, it's ending in a bit. That's cool, because I don't have like really specific plans for today, so I'll be able to work on it today. Nice! Hello Dante, welcome! Hello Ryan, welcome! Hello Tax Evasion, welcome! Hello Alex, welcome! Hello Dobby, welcome! Hello Haro, welcome! Hello Binary, welcome! Hello Kettle, welcome! Hello Spongy, welcome! Hello Willow, welcome! Hello Blaze, welcome! And happy 240 streams! To Metal, thank you so much! I think I got everything. So yeah, hi guys, welcome. I will drink some tea because I'm already starting to die. I hope you've all had a nice weekend so far. I feel like I don't even that much to say, even though it's your day. I should have prepared like a speech or something. But yeah, I've been thinking it would be cool to have a day that's dedicated to the community and not just like me. So I decided to give a day to the Moonsters, and after much reflection, I don't remember when I actually confirmed it, but eventually I decided to go for July 20, which is the first moon landing date, I think. Although I'll be honest, even though that is, you know, what it is, initially I just checked if there was a day of the moon and it happened to be that. So initially it wasn't necessarily based on the moon landing, but just the moon. But moon landing is cool too, because I could imagine, you know, maybe the first person that ever lands on the moon, and then they find Moonsters and they're like, what the hell? What the frick is going on here? This year we celebrate Moon Day on Sunday. Let's freaking go. The contrast is crazy. But yes. I really need to drink. But my tea is like freshly made, so it's also gonna be hot. Moon Day on a Sunday. That one doesn't work as much. But I do like the attempt. It will have worked if you said this like yesterday, because then it could be a day that's soon. But a day that's today is not a day that's soon, so it doesn't work. I guess some other time, you know? Next year, where July 20th happens to be on a Sunday, next time it happens, you can give it a try. And it will work. You need to mark it on your calendar in many years from now on. And it's like, the day before I need to say this, and then it works. I'm gonna burn myself. Okay, so as I said, I think on Twitter and stuff, or rather as T said on Twitter, and I said in other areas, I don't have anything super specific planned for today. It was just like, I felt like I should stream this day. And also I do have things that I have prepared, but they're not really activities. It's more like, you know, kind of like, can I call these presents? I don't know, but maybe something like that, I guess. But it's mostly a day where we're gonna be vibing and stuff. So yeah, don't have crazy expectations. Even the stuff that I have prepared is not like, you know, I don't know, like it's modest, okay? Don't expect, you know, the moon, literally. I don't have the moon ready for you guys, but you know. Reveals, yeah! So, there are several things that got prepared for this special day that I will be showing you guys. The truth is, I feel like there's one of those things that I don't remember. Oh no, never mind, I remember. Wait, I do have a calendar and I wrote things. Also, I just saw on Discord people told me that I forgot to stop the bingo game, so maybe I should do that because it's been there for over a week. No, actually, exactly a week by today, right? My bad. I thought I ended it, so let me do that real quick. I'm stalling, as always. When am I not? I was sure I stopped it, but I guess I haven't. Yeah, my bad. Okay. Alright. Alright, it's going. It's back to an empty card. Okay. So, first thing, rig. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. That's what the haters will say. Nice win, thank you. 1 week late, but whatever. So I have something new on stream avatars actually, which Alansky did as always. This time from now onwards, whenever you stretch and have your fancy little moves, it should follow along to your gear. So now you're no longer devoid of your personality traits. More bumps now. We're not particularly. It's not that important. But yeah, if you decide to stretch along now with the stretch command or with whatever. How did I get this? I didn't even do anything. How did I get the star? Okay, whatever. Yeah. We don't have to get naked to stretch. Don't make it weird. Does it work if I do this? I can make everyone stretch, I think. Stretch everyone. No, it's mass stretch, I think. Yeah! Look at you guys. Now you have your little gear and one of you guys is out of sync. Actually, me too. But isn't it cute? Let me actually make this bigger so you can see it, like, in all its glory. Yeah, isn't it nice? That was actually quite a bit of way for Alensky to, you know, make everything move along, right? Because when you think about it, it means that every single gear and alternative of the gear need to be moving along. That's crazy, isn't it? But yeah, Alensky did that. Alensky is that crazy. So yeah, I wanted this to be done for this day. So thank you, Alensky. Here is another shout out. I didn't do one today, so I don't know why I'm saying another, but little shout out to Alensky, who also streams, by the way. They do a lot of pixel art, a lot of stream avatars, as you can see. They also do a bit of programming, so their streams and like setup is really cool. I really like how it's organized. Also, I have another thing for you guys. Congrats and thanks, Alensky. Yeah, Alensky, so cool. Another thing I have that is a bit less kind, but something I have nonetheless, is this, I think. When I need you guys to stop stretching, which will never happen, I can just do this, and I can just do this to every single person individually if you deserve it, okay? So be careful, watch out. I wonder if you can bonk yourselves. Do you guys want to try bonking yourselves? I don't know if that's something you really will want to try though. But I guess it probably works if you do bonk. I don't know. Yeah, okay, you can bonk yourself. I don't really see in what context you will decide to do this outside of stopping yourself from the stretches, perhaps, but... but who knows? Hi, Dianacra! You cannot bonk someone else though, of course. That will be too easy. So you just bonked yourself. Binary, I hope that was worth it. I hope it was worth it. Yeah, I think that's it for the stream avatars, but I did want to show you guys the new stuff. I'm gonna make you guys back to the size for now. There's a saying in my language. That's great. I'm so happy for you. Okay. I thought it was just I thought the sentence was really just there's a saying in my language. Crazy, isn't it? Who digs a grave for another falls in it himself, and that's what Binary got. That's what Binary deserved, even. But yeah, you can technically still attack people, but you can't bonk other people. You know why? Because I don't want people to bonk me. Only I can bonk myself, okay? No one else. Otherwise, I don't trust you guys. Okay. So, on top of this, I have something else. I have prepared some new emotes featuring the Moonsters for today. Some of those that will be uploaded on the Twitch channel, so you'll be able to use them outside of Discord as well. Although we might need to discuss some of those, like whichever you think should be actually in the channel or on, I don't know, BTTV or all those things. So I'll be showing them from now on. Alright, after all the times Skitty kicked me away from Cheese Sketchbook, how am I the one that deserves the bonk? The moment someone decides to hit someone else, that deserve to be hit themselves. You know, I also believe that Ketchel deserves a bonk, but you know, they don't have to be mutually exclusive. Is that how you say it? Mutually like they right? I don't know. May not be able to bonk you, but we can still attack you. That I said that like an hour ago, Ketchel. You are slow. It's been a while. Move on. Okay, anyway, let me show you guys some of the emotes that are prepared. Welcome, Mahi. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. I almost just spilled my tea. When I'm at work, then what are you doing here? Get out of here. Go to your work. Go to your work. Get out of the channel. It was 3 minutes ago. Yeah, that's still quite a delay, okay? Like people reacting to what I said 3 minutes ago is kind of long. Bye. Bans him until the work is over. Work on a Sunday, that is pretty unfortunate. How are you? I'm doing well. Just sharing new stuff from my community because it's their day today. I love how it's their day, but I'm somehow really bonking them, getting mad at one of them and telling them to leave, and you know, we love the wholesome feelings between us. It is real. It is very much real. Business as usual? Yeah. It's true. Okay, so I'll be showing you the emotes that I have. I'll be showing them one by one, okay? So some of them are already kind of ready to be uploaded on Twitch. So maybe I also upload them along, so as I reveal them, you can also use them in the chat. Okay? If I find them though. They are not currently, you can't see them yet, but I can make it happen. Alright, the first emote, it's not in a specific order by the way, it's just that's just how it looks like in my files right now. Thank you for following, Mahi. Also, I hope that's the correct pronunciation. Mahi? Let me know if I should be referring to you in a different way. Here. Alright, so the first emote to be revealed. Okay, this is gonna be a bit complicated, not gonna lie. Thank you for the hydration. Okay, I apologize for the YouTube side. I might not be able to see your messages for a little bit, but I will try. Is it me or is the stream a little hiccupy? Unfortunately, I think so too. I kinda see that it's kinda glitchy, but I don't know why. Do you hear me as well? Is this like just the visuals that are hiccupy, or is everything kinda and I'm guessing this is accumulating some delay. Thank you for the hydration redeem. I feel like I was really loud. Just visuals, okay, that's I guess maybe the most important part. It's fine. Yeah, it seems to be back to normal. I'm so sorry. I don't know what causes this lately, because I'm not really having anything more extreme than usual, so I don't really know, but hopefully it will be okay. Alright. Oh yeah, Dobby, look, now you can stretch and your baguette is following. Isn't that great? That's what I was showcasing. Now on stream avatars, your stretches can have your items and gear and stuff included, and you can also be bonked, which is great. We love that. And by we, I mean I. Alright. Okay, for real this time, I'll be showing the first emote because I said that, I don't know, 5 minutes ago at this point. So the first emote, I hope you'll like all of those. I was wondering, was it always like that? Yeah, you can also bonk yourself now. Yeah. But also, wait, now for the me showing the emote. Oh my god, see how distracted I get? SMH. Okay, first emote, for real, now for real. Alright, the first emote is this. It's a sulking emote, everyone. It's just like sad in its corner. I'm angry, no one told me. That's me after getting bonked, that's valid. Okay, normally, wait, how do I do this? How do I put it in the thing? Wait. Oh wait. Here! Okay, now you should normally be able to see it in the emote list. It should be there for people that are subscribed. I think it should be there. This emote is truly a mood. I like it. Do you see it in the chat? It might not, it's probably not gonna appear on my screen, like the streaming screen, because the chat hasn't been refreshed since. But, oh yeah, I see it! Nice. Oh wait, actually it does appear in my chat. Oh, that's cool. Okay, I see it. So this is called the Moonster Sulk. Also, by the way, the emotes will be, some of them will be added on Twitch, but it will all also be on Discord. So if you're part of the server, you'll be able to use them there as well. Yeah, this is the first one. Probably one of my favorites, honestly. You guys look so sad. Beautiful. Thank you. Okay. Moving on to the next one. Gotta refresh if you can't see it. Yeah, if you can't see it in your chat, you probably need to refresh your page, but then it should appear, probably. The next emote, okay, so I have a preview, but it's not necessarily the most accurate preview. Hello, Mugi, welcome! Hello, hello. The next emote, I swear they're not all like this, okay? Don't hate me. The next emote, when the baguette became too hard, that's a real struggle, I get that. The next emote is this. It's a grab slash shaking emote. I can also add that one sec. Where is it? Where is that emote? I have it. Wait. Okay, now you should also be able to see it in the chat, probably. You know, maybe the Moonster is sad after getting grabbed like this, or sad because it was not grabbed. Time to experience fear. Oh, I see it, cool. Thought you were shaking the image yourself and it's not no. Yo, that will be a lot of effort. What does it feel like? We're all gremlins. I mean, you kind of are. Alright, I'm glad that it works. Actually, the Twitch has an automatic shaking option for emotes. So I ended up going for the default one on Twitch, but initially I had also a GIF with a shaky version, but I prefer the Twitch version because it's a bit more zoomed in. But yeah, we love that. I swear not all emotes are you being like in tragic situations. I swear you have like nice stuff too, I promise. Maybe not always, but sometimes. Okay. To give you a bit more of peace, I'll move on to the next emote, which is a happy beam emote. It's cute, isn't it? This one is fun. You're finally like in a good space, in a good place. You're just happy. You're just serene. You're kind of like God or something. You're just very cute. Actually, I wanted to animate this emote initially to have the beam kind of like animated, like it's shining more or less, or you know, turning around, but I couldn't make that work yet. So for now, it's gonna be a static emote. If one day I manage to get it to work, I'll probably replace it to an animated one, but we'll see. Also, it should be in the chat now. Also, if you want to give it a try. Yes, I see it. It's so cute. I really like how I drew the face of this Moonster. There's a version where it's just like the face without the sparkle, but I do prefer it for this as an emote. But yeah, happiness. And there is a variation to this emote that I guess I could show you while I'm at it, which is probably not gonna be on Twitch, but rather on BTTV or something like that. Whenever I get to do that. That's a permanent mood when on the stream. No, I don't think that's true. But thank you, that is cute. Why bean? What? Why bean? Oh, because it sounds like beam? Yeah, it is called beam. Beam of happiness. Also, there is this version, which is a head pat, which works well with this little Moonster face, which I will be adding on BTTV, but it's currently not available, so let me see if I can do it now, though. BTTV, add emotes, or FFZ, probably FFZ. Emote. Let's try to add this so you can put this in the chat. Okay. Emotes. Submit new emotes. Is that how it works? Do I still have slots? Yes, I do. Okay. So, let me add this. I'll add this emote and call it Pet the Moonster. Actually, what is my other head pet emotes called for the Luna and Chi? Is it Pet the Chi and Pet the Luna? Pet the Chi. Pet the Chi works, but I think otherwise it's Luna Pet or something like that. Let me see. Yeah, it's Luna Pet. I guess Pet the Moonster will be good. Alright. Let me just add a description for it. My community mascot, the Moonster, getting a head pat and looking happy. Okay. Oh, I think it has to be approved, so for now we gotta wait. But you can expect it hopefully soon. Alright. Outside of this, what else do we have? I'll put this on the side still. Yippee! It almost replaced the Moonster that I'm holding to this. But then it's kind of weird because how do my hands even work? Okay. Alright. I'm not done, by the way. I still have more. Still more things. So outside of this, we also have... Wait, I need to get Twitch to be accessible. We also have this. The bean, which is kind of funny since Metal technically wrote that just like 1 second ago. So now, given the importance of bingo, I figured maybe at this rate we could just have a bean emote. There you go. Just showing its little bean, showcasing it, flexing it, or giving a bean. You don't know, like it's up to your interpretation. Either it's like, look at my cool bean, or here, take this bean, it's dangerous outside. You know. Yeah. So it's also available in the chat with the name Bean. Not to mistake with Beam, that is right above that one. So yeah, more emotes. Don't ask questions, take this bean. I also was thinking it would have been cool to have a little animation for it with the little lines that are surrounding the bean to be a bit more grand and moving, like ta-da! You know? But again, I didn't make that work. Would you rather take the red bean or the blue bean? We don't have blue beans available, but reds are a thing, so I guess the red one. Me personally, I'm more for green beans. You're not for the gold bean that you got in the Discord server? Alright. Moving on. We have another emote that is kind of animated. And it is that one. The bonk. Which, we already have an emote called bonk, and it's like Chi about to bonk someone, right? So this one is gonna be called Bonkster, I think. If I can find it. Where did it go? Where is the Bonkster emote? Did I forget to... Oh no, it's because it's animated here. You can probably see it from now on. Also, Binary, thank you for the 6 month of tier 1. Happy 20 months! Enjoy your emotes. Getting bonked again. Yeah. Yeah. They got bonked in the third eye. That must hurt. Minor headache. Yeah. Minor eye ache. Yeah. That is one of a kind and I already have it. The golden one? True. But you already have the green one too, no? In either case. major pain. Yeah. Yeah. I think ever since I made that illustration that Kancho commissioned with like, you know, Chi Luna and the Moonsters together in the Moonlight Garden playing bingo, and drawing and stuff. There was one Moonster that was bonked and I was like, you know what, I think something like that will make a good emote. And that's why I also asked Alensky to make it a thing in stream avatars. So yeah. Pardon my French, but ay, oh my god. For context, that sounds like ouch, 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 or ow, ow, ow. And not just I. SMH Gauzo, I am no longer giving you your certificate. I'm just kidding. Okay, I think... How many more emotes do we have? I'm not sure. I guess we'll see. On top of this, I have another emote. That is the Confused Moonster. That one I also wanted to animate. I'll be real, a lot of them I wanted to animate and it didn't work out. I wanted to make the little eyes swirling, like moving and stuff, but it was weird when I tried, so I gave up. But it's still a thing, just static. I will also include it in the emote, so you should also be able to see it if you want to use it. Yeah, it's perfect. Poor cutie. It's the Moonster having amnesia right after the bonk, basically. Not gonna lie, Moonsters are either going through things or they're just happy. It's not neutral, it's just like, it's one or the other. Alright, outside of this, those are emotes you already know about, but I was thinking of getting these two in Twitch as well. Because they were initially for Discord, but those I think can be versatile and work for other slots. So until we get others, I will also add them on Twitch, so you can use them as Happy and Engi, I think. I like how you can make a funny skit with these emojis since they kind of line up. It's true. There's a lot you can do, I feel like. So yeah, these are now also available on Twitch. And I feel like, do I not have another emote? Oh yeah, I still have one less emote. Lots of work, congrats. Since when do you work on those? I forgot when I worked on it. They were all done in a day, I think. For the ones that are revealed today. Except for the Happy and Engi one, since they were already a thing before. And there's another one emote that I have not showed you yet, which was done, I think, back in May, which is my favorite emote actually out of all of those. So I'm waiting first. But actually, before we do this, I want to show you something else based on the beam kind of emote. So there are some websites where you can have some of the static picture edited to be like moving a bit, so as if it's like following a specific pattern and stuff. So that's kind of how it works for the headpad too, right? Because like there's a head on top of it and the picture is kind of bouncing through it, if that makes sense. It's like, you know, there's some physics involved, and there are some websites that can handle that, and it's really convenient. And with the happy looking Moonster that is down there, there was like a lot of funny things that happened from it, and I wanted to show you guys. I'm not gonna be adding them because there's no real use for them, but I thought it was funny or cute. Oh my god, the Soul King with the rain works so well. Actually, this is the best combination possible. I love it. Okay, so on the first part of the random edits of the happy looking Moonster, there is this. POV, your Moonster is in the laundry. This is so random, but I thought it was funny. Also, thank you, Shay, for the 55 months. Adorable Moonsters, thank you so much. I love this. I love just the Moonster spinning for no real reason. It just looks so happy to be there. I love that. I love that. Oh, you know what? Technically, it could probably work on like around the moon or something. Look at it go! Welcome to Chirirubi. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for following. Too much Moonster on stream, it's true. Poor laundry Moonster. Laundry feed Moonster. You left your Moonster in the pocket, so it's getting washed now. Don't you hate when that happens? Every time, man. Also, hello bitcher, sorry I forgot to say hi. Okay, in terms of other edits that are cute or funny, there's this one. It looks just so happy, like yippee, 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 yippee. It's so cute! I love it. I have no use for it, but I love it. It's so adorable. It's just so... I don't know, it feels like I gave it candy or something. Or whatever made its day. It's so cute, right? I'm not gonna put that one... I guess if I were to put it somewhere, it will be BCTV. So maybe if people want it, I can upload it. Same for the laundry one, I guess. Question mark? But it's so cute! I love it. And there's another one kind of in a similar style. Well, no, I think the cutest one is the bouncing one, but there's also one... Where is it? I'm trying to find it. Where is it? Oh, it's here. It's the Moonster arriving from afar. But I just feel like with this face, because it's such a cute face, no matter what you do with it, it's just kind of cute. You know what I mean? It's just like, oh my god, the stream is starting! Yay! It's so cute! I love those. They're so adorable. But yeah, alright. And now that I showed you my changes and the weird edits with the Moonster Beam emote, I will go ahead and show you the final reveal emote that is there for you guys, and that I hope you will like. I showed you my Moonster, please respawn, and it's a beam. What the freak? Alright. The last emote that is gonna be there and that you will be able to use on Twitch and Discord. That was actually one I worked on before that. Is the Moonster Wave emote. Where it's just a happy Moonster waving his little wing. Hello! Which was rigged. I had to rig this and everything. It was actually hard. Alright. Moonster Flappies. It's now available, I think. So... you shall be able to use it from now on. I hope to see it in the chat from now on. You know, technically we already have the Chi High emote, but I kinda want to see this one too. Can be Lunacy stream without rigging? Sure. I guess you're right. Yay! I can't see the chat because of everything. I mean, I kind of see the emote used in the chat. Time for the 100 streak of Moonster High. What? I'm missing half of what Luna says because of all the refreshing. I don't think I'm saying super interesting things that you missed out on. So don't worry. Okay. I kinda tangled my hair tie, one sec. I can't stop like playing with whatever I have whenever I'm talking. When I'm just talking, I need to keep my hands busy, I noticed. Oh, I also have something. Okay, this is kind of unrelated to the Moonsters, but whatever. I have like bought a plushie that's like actually a plushie that you put against your desk and you to help your posture. And I noticed that in the streams where I chat and I have it, I end up petting it like it's a cat or something. Actually, I forgot to grab it, so let me do that. I probably should make sure that I do that. No, it's not a Moonster plushie. It's actually a snake. I don't think a Moonster plushie will work for this purpose because it's, I think, kind of with specific angles to make sure that it works against your desk. Hello, cat lady! If on PC you can open a new tab with a chat and only refresh it without the stream. Oh, I didn't know about that. But that makes sense. Alright, I hope you enjoy your new emotes, everyone. I'll be uploading them on Discord after the stream, so patience. Do you have a favorite one among all the new ones? That's the first time, by the way, that there are gonna be emotes that are not just cheat on the Twitch channel, which was a change I've been preparing myself for. It's no longer cheese only era as an emote. Times are changing after many years. Okay, let me grab my plushie real quick. Oh yeah. Alright. So, that was mostly what I wanted to show you guys. Sorry, my chair is kind of, yeah. Was it ever exclusively cheat? Technically, yeah. This sketch on one that you see is not an official Twitch channel one. It is better, like BTTV. So BTTV is not an official. I mean, technically, it is linked to my Twitch channel, but it is not an official Twitch channel emote. Sending fresh air to everyone being too hot with the summer and everything. Or are you flirting with them? I don't know. But it does kind of work like this too, yeah. It was really intended to be a wave, but it's kind of hard to make the Moonster wave, right? Because it's just a wing. Also, there were 2 other emotes I wanted to make, but I couldn't really make them look good. You know those emotes that are like just clapping hands? And it's like just 2 framed pictures, like it's usually just you move the hands so they look like they're clapping against each other. I wanted to do something like that for the Moonsters. Not like showing the character, but really just the hands. I think Metro does that sometimes with the Glorb. I wanted to do something like this for the Moonsters, but because it's wings, I feel like I can't really make it look like it's a clap. So I had to give up on it, but maybe one day, if I ever figure a way to make it work, I will also add that, because I think it's cool. And also there was another one that I wanted to make, but I couldn't really make it look the way I wanted. But it's, you know the Nodder emote that I currently have on, is it 70? I don't know in which thing it is, but I have like one Nodder's Whooper emote from Pokemon, and I always liked the vibe it has, so I wanted to make something like this with the Moonster, but I haven't figured it out yet. So maybe one day I might figure it out and we might get our own Moonster Nodder's emote. I think it will be cute. But yeah, that's it for the emotes. Yeah, my personal favorite is definitely the wave. But I think I'm also biased because it was more work, because I had to mess around a lot with Live 2D to make like the head move the way it did and stuff. But that's it. Also, I do like the variations of those, even though they're like jokes and stuff. Alright. So I think that means you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 new emotes. 9 new emotes? Yeah. Kind of including 2 that were already on Discord before. But I hope you enjoy them. Hello G-Gamer, welcome! Yay, you're using the emote. Alright. And then there's like one last thing that I have. But I guess I don't know how to say this. I guess it's not a big deal for you guys. But it's something I did express wanting to implement in my streams for a while, so you might remember it when you see it. One sec. Okay. Okay, let me just make sure it works. It's kind of a complicated situation. One sec. I'm gonna just move myself a bit so that I'm not cropped, because I have to move on to the next screen. Don't panic, don't worry. There's technically nothing bad. I feel like if anything, guys will just not care about it. I don't think it's something bad. Like I don't think it can be seen as bad in any case. Okay, I'm gonna have to not hold the Moonster for a bit because I'm gonna have to have my pen. But we can, I don't know. Oh, the stream is dying, isn't it? Oh, frick. No. 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 Moonsters. Too strong. How is it on YouTube? Oh. I saw myself for 1 sec. Yeah, same problem on YouTube too. I fully expected it to crash when we had billion Moonsters on screen. True. Let me see if removing them will help. Let's see. I don't think so, man. No. 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 Should I try to restart the stream perhaps? Let's see. Oh, I saw myself for 1 sec, but I don't think it's enough. Oh, no, yeah, no, okay, it's still bad. Should I try restarting the stream, question mark? Let's see. Okay. I don't seem to be laggy just yet, but maybe I'm gonna be jinxing it. No, that was so sad. We're so back. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh, my bad. I just hit you in the face. Oh god. Everything is falling apart, everyone. Happy Moonster Day punches you in the face. My bad. Okay, I wanted to check something because I had to restart OBS, but sometimes OBS is a bit messed up. Also, I do want to make sure if the stream on YouTube restarted on the right channel. Yes, great. Okay, cool. Perfect. Hello, Haley. Okay, I just want to check something so that I'm not accidentally messing up whatever I have that I want to show you guys. Okay, it seems to work. But I'm actually gonna move it in the front like this. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna move you and change your height, and I'm gonna have to play around with some things a bit. Where are you guys? Didn't realize it's been an hour already. Sure does fly when you're enjoying the moment. I'm glad you think so. Is there a wrong channel? Oh, I meant the wrong. So basically on YouTube you have to create a waiting room for every stream, and Usually, if the stream like stops for a bit and it resumes, it's gonna still be the same stream. It can wait a bit longer than Twitch, for example. But otherwise, it's gonna restart a whole random waiting room, and usually it's not the same, and it's usually inaccurate. So I have to make sure it's correct. But technically, there are also other channels where I'm not streaming, so there could be a wrong channel. I keep looking at the little guys walking around. They're so cute. Yeah. I actually wanted to make them a bit smaller for the other screen. And I'm actually gonna need to set a little boundary, guys. Sorry. I'm gonna have you not be on this spot for a bit. You'll get it. You'll get why later. Sorry. Alright, with that said and done, we can move on to the next screen. The Moonsters are cutie confirmed. Yeah. Okay, that means I'll be able to work on your certificate today, Silence. And I guess let me actually, you know what? I have the template, so I can grab it. And then we can continue. Here. There we go. Extremely petable. Yeah, I hope the emote will be approved soon. I'll check if it gets approved. Not yet. We gotta wait. Alas. But I feel like probably by next stream it should be done. What was the not big deal for us reveal? I haven't revealed it yet. Patience. Patience. But basically, one thing that is convenient to have, I hope it works, because not gonna lie, I had trouble setting it up. But one thing that I will now have from now on in my art streams, or I guess this with a certificate, is a Ctrl-Z counter. Initially, I wanted one of Chi, but then she got her own model and stuff, so I figured it would be best to have one that's like a Moonster. And I gave it like the fancy glasses to be like almost like a, you know, like very like responsible of all that stuff. Yeah. So I guess we'll be able to try to see if it works right away, I guess. Hello Piggy, welcome. Looks fantastic. Thank you. I do hope it works though. Let's see. Okay, let's try, okay? Because I'm scared. I'm scared that it doesn't work. Okay, blah, blah, blah. And now we do Ctrl-Z. Okay, it works. Nice. Perfect! We're gonna get to see from now on how many Ctrl-Z it takes for me to do a drawing. Yay! Nice. Alright. And with that said and done, Gazo, I'm gonna work on your certificate. Congrats again on reaching 100 streams. Here. So, where is my pencil? Where is my brush? Is it this one? Let's see. That's too big. Okay, that's probably the right size. So, congrats to the Gauzor, also known as Gauzor. I don't like it. I don't like it. For attending 100 consecutive lunacyhilly streams. Yippee! There we go. And then I usually do a little drawing. Also, I didn't say hi to Lurkaroo, so hi Lurkaroo! Hi Hone, who cannot hear me, so I'm just talking to the wind. Fun fact, this is literally the only place where people do not call me Gao and use a full name instead. You're all special like that. Oh my god, people call you Gao? Had I known, I probably will have to, not gonna lie. I just don't call you Le Gaozor, I guess. Okay, do you have... Usually I do like little doodles of the people that won their prizes. Do you have some specific appearance for yourself? Or not? When I say people call me Gao, I mean, I got asked in real life if it was my legal name. Oh my god. Okay, that's like... That's more... That's more, I would say, extreme than what I thought. I thought it was just, you know, on the internet, that's the nickname. Also, today is... Wait. 20... 25... 07. It's so meaningful in a way that you got, you know, your 100 streak for Moonster Day. This is so cool. Congrats, congrats. Actually, Gao came first because I used to say Gao all the time when... So then I got nicknamed Gaozor. Ah, that makes sense. Hello, Jeremy! I'm so happy it happened today. That is really cool. Wait, so I don't know if you answered this question and I missed it, but do you have an appearance that I can refer to draw you? Otherwise, not gonna like when I see Gaozor, I just think of a dinosaur, so I probably will, I don't know, make a Moonster dinosaur or something. But if you have a character, by any means, do feel free to send me, like, I don't know, picture on the Twitch DMs, or I don't remember if you're on Twitter. No, you're on, like, emails will have been the way. Well, in either case, you can send it to me there, but if not, that's okay. I did not ask for this design, people just created it. Oh, okay. An orange dino like this. I never actually changed the colors of anyone. But I actually realized, was it because of the certificate? I don't know. Okay, for now, at least draw a dinosaur. Dinosaur. This dinosaur looks cute. Wait, I just saw it also says Gowloff, so it really is like in this person's channel really has an emote that's you. That's so cool. I might be able to find another picture if needed, but yeah. Think round dino with rainbow spikes on the back. That is really cute. I'll try. I kinda made it extra kawaii. It wasn't even intended, but I know it's like, you know, it's as if it was pointing the fingers together like this. Put it in the Louvre. It's kinda cute. I kinda want to keep it that way. I would normally give you glasses. I don't know why I keep associating you with glasses, but probably because your Moonster has some. But also it doesn't work with the proportion of the eye, so I guess no glasses for you. Hello Armor Danger, welcome! Thank you for following. Glassaur. That could be a Pokemon, you know, like a glassy kind of Pokemon. What kind of... Okay, think about it. If there was a Pokemon that was under the concept of like glass, what kind of type do you think it will be? I'm not too sure. I gave glasses to my Moonsters and I have rainbow glasses in real life, but I never saw anyone try to draw glasses on the dino. You know what? What if I gave it glasses like this? But then it's like, it looks like kind of the stereotype of the granny. But it's kind of cute still. Ground, because glass is made out of sand. I guess. That's not the aesthetic combo you necessarily associate it to, but I guess that will make sense. Hello, Diggly. I crocheted blankets once. I guess I'm a honorific granny. Imagine like actually having a persona that's like a crocheted dinosaur or something. I don't think I could draw that, but like, you know, like a dinosaur, but that was like a crochet specifically, and not like, oh, this is a fan or an alternate form, but like having a concept. I know there are some people that have like VTubers, for example, that are dolls. This reminds me of that a little bit. I'm giving you a tail. That's a good concept. I like it, but I feel like compared to the others, like I feel like the others were slightly more detailed, so I can't help but feel like, what else could I give you? A little party hat? I forgot, did I give that to the others? Because otherwise, oh, there's this one for this person. The others don't really have one. Although they all have the interaction with a butterfly. Where would I even put the party hat? I guess I could give it here. And you just think that it's... it's attached like this. Beautiful. And then the butterfly is here, I guess, hanging on the tail. Yay! Confetti. Yippee! Now we can ask ourselves if I will wear the party hat on my head or on my spikes. True. You know what? How about you have... Oh my god, imagine if you had a party hat for each singular spike. That would be crazy. Oh my god. Now it just feels like you have, like, I don't know, socks. It's perfect. Okay, then probably not here. Or maybe still here, because, you know, there's never enough hats. Perfect. It's you, my canonical you Gaozor. My headcanon, rather. There's a lot going on here, not gonna lie. Oh, goodness. Oh yeah, initially I was supposed to give confetti to all of them and then I forgot, right? It's perfect. Oh, I messed up a bit. 1 hat per 1 spike, so 1 hat per spike. This is so cute. I'm glad you like it. Sorry, I don't think this was 100% accurate to how your dinosaur form is. But congratulations again. Thank you for watching so much. I'm gonna save this and I'm gonna be sending it on Discord a bit later. Okay. Alright. So it took me 31 Control Z's just for this. Damn. Makes me... I really don't grasp how often I use those. So I really have no clue how many Control Z's I use for like a finished drawing, for example. It's hard to tell. I think I'm gonna have to change the blocks a bit because I don't really want people to just be floating on top of the Moonster that's counting. Let me see if I can fix it. But I'm sorry, I probably will like block it so people don't get there. I don't really like when people float on nothing. But I think it might be adjustable. Let's see. How big are blocks? Yeah, maybe there. Typically works like this. Okay, that seems good. Oh, maybe this one I could turn it into a sliding block. Because realistically speaking, I think people will just fall from there, but I guess that's gonna be for a future thing. Okay. Oh wait, I also had like, sorry, this is not really related to the stream, but something I wanted to ask Alinsky about. Okay. Oh, oops, my bad. Alright. So honestly, past this point, maybe I can already save it and put it there. But past this point, I don't have specific plans. I mostly just wanted to show you guys the new stuff that will be available from now on. I could try... Oh yeah, there's one drawing that I didn't finish, but I could show you that is cute. Oh, you know what? I think that could be an interesting concept. Hello, Meow Mix. But first, let me send you... your certificate. There we go. Nice. Okay, it should be sent. Oh, hi Kyle! She didn't see me. You used the wrong emote. You should use the Moonster sulk now. But yeah, hi. Sorry, I didn't see it. I was having a different preview, which was not showing a lot of the Twitch chat. Yeah, a sulking Moonster. Hello, thank you for wishing a happy Moonster Day. Yippee! So, oh yeah, I had a drawing that I was working on that I didn't get to finish, but I was realizing that this could be an interesting thing to do on stream if people want to take part of it. But let me find it first. Yeah, it's this one. I wanted to make like a wallpaper kind of drawing featuring all sorts of Moonsters napping, because I feel like Moonsters sleeping together would be cute. But I'm kind of not super happy with it at the same time. Also, it's not finished, like the shading is kind of like very messy. But I kind of would like to re-explore something like this a little. Ah. Just seeing this, I'm falling asleep. But yeah. Initially, I was just focusing on the two that are there. But I think it would be nice if I could make like a wallpaper that could be both working in a format like well, this one, but also a wallpaper for like phones and stuff. I don't know if I already told you, you have the same voice of a French YouTuber. Nope, I have not heard that before. Thank you, Harusliv. Okay. But I was thinking if I were to re-explore that with Moonsters, I don't think I will aim for like a specific amount of, you know, of Moonsters featured, but it could be nice if we wanted to go with like Moonster people that has like Moonster sonas or stuff like this. I will not really make them to appearance that are not canon to the Moonster appearance, but at least in terms of like accessories and stuff like this, it should be potentially working. So if we were to go with like a drawing featuring all sorts of Moonsters sleeping together, I think it would be cute if it featured some of you guys as well, potentially. But I need to step up my composition game, guys, because I don't like this one as much. But also I need to figure out how to balance things well. I have a lot of respect to people that, oh no, just saw that the Moonster block still doesn't really work well. One sec. I guess that makes sense. I think I'm probably gonna block the access to it. Sorry, Alex. I probably won't want it to just be floating in the end, but I know you were not trying to do that. Maybe some other time when I find better use for it or better ways for it to work. But I haven't put the blocks in the other spots, so I can at least do that if you want to chill somewhere. There. Okay. But yeah, I find it hard. Also, I won't be able to stream for very long today, so we do have some limited time. I still really want to stream since, you know, Moonster Day. But I won't be able to keep the stream going for a super long time. Trying to prevent Alex from climbing everywhere is harder than keeping a cat off the tables. It is the same difficulty. I mean, you know, I feel like cats, you will tell them, don't do this, I don't like this. The cat will do it anyway. Alex, I believe if you tell them not to do something, they will not do it again. Also, thank you for the headbutt, Moogie. What was I looking for? Oh yeah, I was also looking at, oh my god. The resolution for wallpapers on phones. Someone is stuck behind, oh shoot, you're right. One sec. There. Oh, I guess people can spawn there. Oh god, that's gonna be annoying, okay. I'm gonna have to like bar it entirely. This is like so much effort for what it is. What is going on? Okay, no one can spawn here now. Perfect. Goodness, that's so much for what it is. Alright, that's good to know though. Thank you for telling me. I wouldn't have noticed. The Moonster back rooms. I wouldn't even be surprised if they came from like an area like this, not gonna lie. Oh no, why are you sitting? Wait, did I mess up again? One sec. I'm sorry. There. Oh! Wait, you can fall here. Wait, what? What was that? Oh my god, that was weird. Okay, my bad. I didn't mean to make you fall. Well, feel free to try again. Sorry. I didn't want you to float in the emptiness again. My bad. My bad. I didn't think that will make you fall. I thought you would sit again. Why? You were floating in nothing again. Each time I try to jump there, I fall off screen. I didn't even know it was possible. The weirdest thing is actually that, like, Okay, I'm gonna show it with myself. I don't want to like push anyone. But like, it fell and then it kind of like bumped against an area here. That was really weird. I don't know how that happened. Okay, this is a good spot. This is not in the emptiness. Thank you. Oh god. What was that? Oh yeah, I was trying to look for wallpaper resolutions. Not resolution, rather, how would you call this? Like, you know, the usual size? Proportion? Not proportion. Is it? Oh, actually, they say it's just the opposite of that. 1 sec. So it's supposed to be this and that, apparently, which surprises me, not gonna lie. I don't know. I think it would be cute to have wallpapers and stuff like this. I feel like for phones, rather than the sleeping thing, maybe a chain of Moonsters will be cute. You know, that reminds me of like when we reached, I think it was for the, was it for the anniversary or for the 500 subs? I think it was for the 500 subs on YouTube that someone, it was Galzo actually, that requested like Moonsters piling on top of each other and stuff like that. I think that could make a cute wallpaper. Moonsters on a pile. Maybe here there's like, I don't know, a fruit. An apple. Something they're all aiming to get. Perfect. And here it's just like grass, and this is a cute sitting. And maybe the tree is a bit closer here. Just realized I forgot the mouth on the Moonsters I doodled earlier. The top one be like Moonster wave, the way it kinda works. So thank you for following. 1 sec, I haven't seen the name. Shadow Cat, welcome! Welcome, welcome. Here it's like kind of like a little garden. Like it's a garden, but not the Moonlight Garden. It's like a garden on Earth in just like, I don't know, this is the yard of someone. The backyard. Oh, here it could be a basket too. Like a basket of apples. But I feel like that will be not placed well. Here. And maybe there's like a butterfly around. Yeah, okay, I just need to check something now. Sunlight guard. It's true. It actually makes sense. So this will be something like that. So, based on that, my god, I think, I don't remember, but I think you might be the one with the highest month streak. Hello, I hope you're doing well. Thank you, thank you. Okay, this could work. If I clean it up, I think it could make a cute potential wallpaper. But I need to clean this first. Maybe this one is asleep somehow. It's unbothered by the weight of the other Moonsters. Perfect. I think I never stopped subbing since you started streaming, now that I think about it. Thank you so much. Wait, I forgot to give a shout out to Thea. Thea. Speaking of Thea, guys. More stuff coming soon. That was so vague. That meant absolutely nothing. You'll get it either later today or tomorrow, so don't worry about it. Probably later today. Maybe I can make it a bit lower. And here it's trying to stay like, it's kind of T-posing, it's trying to make sure it's properly balanced. But it looks kind of mad. Madsters. It's true. But it's not actually mad, it's probably just really focused. Perhaps. Unless it's... Okay. This makes me wonder, why would it be mad actually, if it was mad? Would it be mad because it wants to be on the highest spot and because this struggling Moonster at the top is kinda, well, struggling? And the middle Moonster is like, man, if that was me, I would have gotten that apple already. I don't know. Hard to tell. Locked-inster. It's actually probably more on point, but it sounds a bit less cool. It's kind of long. And then it's trying super hard to grab. But if that were the case, I think the head will be angled differently. Maybe. Maybe it will be higher? Perfect, okay. Just gotta clean that. I kinda like the idea of having a wallpaper. Oh, you know what will have worked? Instead of this style, it's going for the kind of lineless, colorful cheapies that I go for. I wonder if that will look cute on a Moonster. Because I kind of like the idea of having something feeling like a children book a little bit. But I actually have more trouble with that, even though I'm really interested in those styles. That also was kind of one of the things that encouraged me to do lineless chibis in the first place. Okay. Alright, so far so good. And now all we need to do is... maybe I'll draw a worm coming out of the, the apple. That would be cute. Perfect. Thank you, Arctic Fox, for following. Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. Okay. Okay, I think we're almost done. I do want to maybe improve a bit of the basket here. But otherwise, we're done cleaning it up, potentially. But I don't know if the brush will look good with the colors I have in mind, so just gotta pray at this point. Here. Maybe a little ribbon could be nice. Not sure what the point of it will be, but why not? Why not? Okay, there we go. Maybe just a bit more foliage. She got the undo button. Yes, I'm so I just got home. Be nice. It's okay. I'm glad you like it. Yeah. I always wanted the undo button, and at first I wanted Chi to be there, but especially when she has her own VTuber model, it will be hard to like. It will be kind of too many Chis. Meanwhile, for Moonsters, it kind of works if there are several. So I ended up going for Moonsters instead. Wasn't okay when I was slow earlier. Yeah, cause you were blaming me for something. I forgot actually. I don't remember what the conversation was. I'm just shifting the blame on you. But this boss, like if you're saying something positive, you know, it's never too late. I also don't remember. It's okay. It happens. Probably wasn't that, you know, iconic. Maybe we prefer to forget. Thank you for trying to blame me. No one says that, you know. What's going on? Okay, we got probably the sketch, not the sketch. Well, this is supposed to be a line art, but I'm not sure it's clean enough. But let's try to see if we can add colors, even if it's just base ones. Maybe in the end I'll still go for just colors of the Moonsters through like the lineless style. Let me try. My stream is perfect timing now because I'm training for my Whitney fight, so I get some premium entertainment. And it's just silence. it's just no words spoken. But good luck on your fight. Oh yeah, you talked about this also yesterday, right? I was on stream, not in my channel, but in the mods friend group's channel. We were playing Peak. The game is fun, I like it. Anyone here has played the game before? The training is pretty mindless, so I get to actually watch. I've seen some streams, it's nice. It is, I quite liked it. I never finished it and I died most of the time, but but still. I actually played the day before that time with Haven also, if you remember them. It was kind of fun. So then I came in Caltal's group and I had experience, and of course I still died because what does experience mean when you're not a gamer? But it was fun. It was my first time seeing it too. Oh, you didn't see anything of it before? Well, I hope that the first impression of it was nice. Dying in a game is no big deal. It's true, it's true. I wasn't actually self-conscious over it because I know that people don't really have expectation of me either, which makes it reassuring. You know, I'm just like, when I remember stuff, I tell people about it. Otherwise, I'm just dead. It's kind of crazy to say it like that. What's funny with you guys, not gonna lie. I'm glad you liked it. Although I guess I wouldn't have expected you to say like, that was kind of boring on stream. But I guess you could also have said nothing, so thank you. I like playing games with them, it's nice. We're just vibing. That was kind of cringe, bro. That's how you get banned. Worst stream of my life? Damn. I feel like to find something as the worst stream, you must really have, like, it must have really been like an extreme experience. I can't help but feel that, because otherwise, why would it be that bad, you know? I feel like otherwise people would like to remember that this was your worst stream. It must have been like something kind of impactful, no? Hi, cuckoo. Am I vibing, perhaps? I need to charge my phone also. Does Hiwi play the horse game? No. Isn't it a mobile game? I don't even have space on my phone. I play one gacha game and I think that's enough because my best girl is not coming home. Speaking of, guys, this girl in question, her birthday is today, so I'm gonna be pulling after the stream with expectations of her not coming home again because she never does. I actually wanted to pull earlier, but I was like, no. I need to wait until I'm done with my stream, because if I don't get her, even though I know she's not coming home because she hates me, I need to wait because otherwise I'm like, I'm gonna be in a bad mood for the stream. I'm gonna be pissed. But yeah, she never comes home. It's so impressive how she just doesn't. How I have cards of all her other like member mates, but not her. It's on phone and Steam. Oh, on Steam too. How much is it? But I actually haven't checked much about how the gameplay works, so I feel like you have to be strategic a little bit. You have to boost your stats and stuff. I'm not really good with that. It's free? Are you serious right now? The game is free? Why is it free? Oh my god! I'm installing it. No, I didn't mean to press play though. Gacha games are never free. Well, gachas, you can technically play for free. It's just a lot of stuff are not free, but they're usually not required to play to play and to. Yeah, Hiwi horse game stream? No, probably not. Probably not, but now that I see it's on the computer, I might give it a shot. Now hold your horses. Oh my god. Pun of the year. But yeah, no, I barely have time for my games. You know, there was one game I was really into, which I really consider my comfort game and probably my favorite game of the year. And I haven't touched it in a while because I've been busy working on stuff. I kind of miss playing the game, so I feel like if I have time to play a game, it's gonna be that game and not, you know, Uma Musume. Mysteria, yes! I miss it. Now I'm starting to play so much less frequently that I kind of forget what I was supposed to do when I ended the game. Because basically you could do something every day and you always have things, when you end your day you're like, oh, tomorrow I need to do this and that and blah blah blah. And when you start playing not often, you kind of forget. So now I put like in my kind of dummy server on Discord, I have like a whole channel dedicated to Fields of Mysteria so that I can have a log so that whenever I play, I'm like, okay, so you ended at this day and you did this and you were about to do that, so that I can remember this when I play again. I I think a new update is coming soon, Luna. Best time to start again. True, but you know, it's not. I don't even need the update to play. It's just I've been busy. And honestly, I don't think I'll be able to play before a little bit, but it's okay. Luna, very serious gamer. I didn't know about that. But you know, if I can make you think that, I guess I'm glad. Okay, I should give a name to everything. So this is a basket. Then this is the grass. No, this is the flowers actually. Flower. Grass. Butterfly. True. Then this is foliage. Then this is the tree. Then this is the apples. And I guess I should add more apples there. Just vaguely. Then here there's nothing apparently. And here there are the Moonsters. Okay. Looking at the Moonster on the side, we might need a bigger panel. It's okay, don't worry. At worst, I can just decrease the size. 1, 2, 3, let's go! Speaking of stream, I first found Luna more than a year ago. I think she is my favorite art streamer. It makes it relax like Ina. Thank you! Although, we should usually ask in the channel not to mention other streamers, even if I know you were complimenting me. But please make sure to follow the rules. But thank you. And then there's the ribbon here. There was another butterfly out here. Butterfly 1. I never actually made a full illustration in this style, so I wonder if it could work. So this is ribbon back, I guess, and then this is the ribbon front. All good, all good. You know what? I know that I don't have the saving point enabled right now. Let me do that. It's really warm today. How warm is it actually? I feel like it's really warm, but I don't know because I'm not outside. If I had gun pointed to my head, I would also say Luna is my favorite art streamer. That's it, even if no gun was pointed to my head, I am just being dramatic for no reason. Why not? Why not? Why not? What was I looking for? Oh yeah, the weather right now. How warm is it? Oh yeah, okay, it's 31. That explains it. Yeah, it does feel pretty warm. Everything makes sense. Not in my room though, because again, I moved. The room here is okay. Actually, I usually don't even realize when it's hot unless I go out. But today, even that feels kinda, yeah, kinda extreme. Okay. I wonder if I can make this work. Should I change the playlist? One sec. I think I might end the stream soon-ish actually. Just because I do have other stuff to do, but I would like to at least go for 30 more minutes. Where is stuff? I don't remember. What was I looking? Oh yeah, I was looking for a playlist. I have not used playlist in a while. Playlist. Okay, this one is probably fine. But it might not be super comfy. I think it might just be like a jam. Let's see. That's a freaking ad! Oh my god. Okay, never mind. No more banger music. No more video game bangers part 3 mega mix. At least until the ad is over. Okay, we're good. We're good again. That's loud. Oh god. How's the volume for you guys? Can anyone confirm if it's okay? Hello, Soap. Volume is fine? Thank you. Okay. That's a video game song? I wouldn't have known. Okay, then the foliage gets there. Looking back at the foliage, I feel like the shape is not the best. Might have to do some changes later. I really don't know any of these songs, but I really like them. Wait, let me make sure they're not actually fake tracks. Okay, now they are real tracks. Trust issues are real now. But it's so nice. It's so cute. Trust issues are real. It's true. It's kind of depressing. You know what I found kind of amusing? Generative AI pretty much proved the existence of human soul by showing us a soulless work looks like. I feel like I didn't read the sentence well, but I get what you mean. I feel like... I don't know. Sometimes I kind of agree, but sometimes I also feel like we consider some of the art to look soulless because of our bias against the thing. Like, I obviously don't like the situation, but I definitely found some works pretty and then found out later that they were, you know, generated with artificial intelligence. So I wish I could say that all of the stuff like this looks soulless, but I don't even always believe that. There are times where you can kind of tell immediately, but then is it my bias speaking? Or is it really like that? I don't know. I get kind of impressed about how I'm really starting to see it everywhere. I remember when I was talking about the issue with like some of my family members, they were like saying that, you know, this doesn't affect, you know, this is like maybe an issue on the internet, but it's not really affecting the real world, so to speak, whatever that means, and that it's not gonna affect like other stuff. But there are a lot of stores that we've always been to that now have those as well, or even stuff like volunteering associations that use that. Just, it's kind of like, it can kind of be applied for almost anything, which kind of makes sense in a way, but yeah. It really is like, you know, the statement of, yeah, it's not gonna really affect things outside of maybe the internet. I think this we were proven wrong, or rather no, they were proven wrong pretty fast, I feel like. But yeah, I really do be like that, it's true. But I think my parents don't notice it, for example, much. But I think they're starting to get better at recognizing stuff. Recently, I had like my father sending me something with a picture to ask me if it was AI or not, and it was AI, as a matter of fact. But the fact that he thought to ask me means that he probably was already suspecting it. So that's a pretty good sign. But yeah, they can still get it wrong. So I saw that my dad gave something like, gave like a shirt to my mom at some point, and I don't dare to say it, but like, it's a cute all, but it's also AI generated, and I'm like, should I say it? But then it's ruining the whole present. But like, oh, I hate seeing it. I have to see my mom walking around with this all the time. And there were a few times where they were also like considering like buying something. I guess I can say it, Spongy is in the chat right now, but at some point they found like Capybara's calendar and they were thinking of getting one for him. And then I looked and then I was like, no. We're not getting this. No. And it was also AI generated. But yeah, it's really everywhere now. So annoying. That will have been something. But honestly, I was not even 100% sure. I was like, this really feels like it's AI. But I'm not 100% sure. Like, I'm not as, you know, sometimes it's really like you see it immediately. But Sometimes it's like mostly a suspicion and you're like, but what if it's not? But after a lot of staring intensely, it was too inconsistent for it not to be the case. Back with ice cream. Did you get enough for everyone in the chat? I think everyone could have a bite of it. What kind of ice cream is it? Which flavor? It's time to recreate that song. Chat! Hi! Nani ga suki? And then you say your favorite flavor of ice cream. Is this called ice cream pop that tastes like a nuclear? What? That's really hard to imagine, not gonna lie. Because the nuclear is like, you know, chocolate, but also it's like a pastry and it's cream. So I don't know. What do you think about artists redrawing AI art to show that you can do it yourself? On one side, I feel like it's a good message itself, but also has this side taste of being a copy, being the second thing, which is the main thing we had about AI, that we hate about AI. I don't really feel too good about it either, because even if the intention is not that, it still means, like, look at the cool idea that the AI had initially. So that kind of proves the point of AI is good. Even if that's kind of the opposite of what they're trying to do. Because otherwise, what's preventing people from, like, drawing their own drawings but using AI to initially come up with the concept and they redraw it? It's still a problem because it took the works of other people, right? So, yeah. I think copying stuff per se, I mean, there are a lot of trends that come where people recreate like a specific pose that they saw online, right? And then everyone kind of does that and copy it. I'm not as shocked by this, especially if it's, you know, redirecting to the original post. Okay, less so in the case of AI, I guess, but that can happen. I don't think it being a copy just that specific thing is the problem to me. It's how, I don't know, how it was taken without the consent, how it's, you know, like people are, literally people's works are trained and then they don't get jobs anymore. That's kind of messed up. But yeah. Actually, that reminds me of another thing, because I think we still see art trends going every now and then. Sometimes it's based on a real situation, like a real person. Sometimes it's based on another drawing that someone made. And there was like a popular trend that was there at some point that was like redrawing or using their VTuber models, because sometimes it was just using your VTuber model and you look angry like a little small puppy that looks mad, and then it's another picture where the puppy looks a bit cuter. And as a consequence of it, at first everyone did it, and so I just saw it very like everywhere on my timeline, and I was even considering doing it. Also, take care, Alex. But then I saw that no one ever credited the person, so I was like, this is kind of weird. You should at least like show, because they will always put their VTuber next to the drawing, but there will be no credit whatsoever. And I was like, that's kind of weird. I want to, like, if I do this trend too, I want to be able to credit the person. And then I found the person, and I saw that their profile said, "Do not repost my art." And because no one bothered to do the research as to whoever made this thing, a lot of people blindly follow the trend while at the same time really disrespecting the person's wishes, which is kind of messed up. And then some people started talking about it, and so the wishes of the artist were respected a bit more, but that's so sad. So this still happens to this day, people not paying attention. And I admit, I was really, the happy and pout animal trend, yeah, I was really mad when I noticed this. Like, when I found out everything, I felt so pissed. Not at the artist, of course, but like everyone that participated in the trend, because among the people participating there were other artists that value their art not being, you know, reposted or not being used without their permission and credit, and yet they took part of the exact same thing, and I was really upset. Even though that's technically not my problem to deal with. But most of the time it's people that don't really know. But I still feel like it should be a responsibility to do your research when you upload, so that, you know, the person that is technically making your work popular in the first place with this comparison picture, you should at least have the decency to look for who it is instead of just exploiting it, you know? But I don't know. I feel like this kind of saddens me to say it, but I feel like I haven't seen that many people talking about this, so I'm wondering if this mindset is that uncommon. I hope not. I hope that these people are quiet about it. Otherwise it will be really depressing. Sorry, I missed a few comments, so I'm gonna try to catch up with some stuff. Well, vaguely on the topic, I saw bits and pieces of MIT research that showed a drop in cognitive power in people that over-rely on ChatGPT compared to people that never use it. I mean, yeah, I don't want to be, I'm gonna sound like a boomer, but I feel like if you really like can't bother doing your research and every time you have a question you ask ChatGPT or any other similar form of like AI tool, it's gonna turn you lazy. I really believe that. Like if you just ask the thing and don't try to do research and you do this every time, you're not gonna remember how to do research by yourself, and then if it disappears, you're kinda gonna be screwed. Kind of an issue with social media. Sorry, I'm finally reading this. Becoming faster and faster. Sometimes I like some art without even taking the time to look at it, just because I want to scroll to the end in my timeline faster. Social media kind of reminds me, like social media and trends and just the way social media is evolving with like short content or like an over quantity of content. This is gonna be maybe a weird comparison, but it just really reminds me of fast fashion in general, where you're just creating, sometimes you're low-key creating garbage and you're creating a ton of it, and it's like it keeps flowing. Of course, not all content is garbage, right? That will technically even be insulting what I do, but there's a lot of it too, right? Like a lot of things that you see on your timeline, you don't even initially care about it, but it kind of comes across your timeline and you end up checking it out. And then it takes some of your time. Kinda depressing. I also had a conversation with a mod about this, which was about how when you keep scrolling, there's like a part of it that's not really you being excited to see something, but you kind of anticipating finding like some good social media post, and that's why you keep scrolling no matter what. And you can like waste a lot of time in it. Kind of depressing, but that's just the way social media is built. From this to the freaking times they... Sorry, one sec. To the times they also will make you see your timeline and then they will automatically refresh something when you found a good post. Like you're about to click on it, but it automatically refreshes back to your home and you lose the post you were interested in, and then you're desperately looking for it for like, I don't know, 5 minutes, and you keep scrolling, and by the time, like, at some point you just forget what you're even looking for. They do this, and I hate that. I hate that they do this. They just refresh your page. Who asked for this? Not me, clearly. But it is a thing. Social media is weird. I can't help but feel like the way social media currently is, well, I'm talking like this at least in regards of the EU. So sorry for my American people. I don't know if that will ever be the case for you, but I kind of feel like with the way social media currently is, at some point the EU is gonna impose some rules or limits to change the way it is. So that means that either social media is gonna change at some point or it's gonna be banned. But I don't doubt that, especially for younger people that are experiencing it and growing up with this kind of form of social media. Again, my boomer self is talking, but I can't help but feel like it's not really good for them. Instagram does that a lot too, I hate that. I think a lot of social media took this strategy. Just making sure that you stay engaged and stay longer in the app. On Mastodon, the auto refresh thing is an option you can turn off. I don't remember if the default is on or off. It's been a while. It's good at least. Oh, now it kind of looks like this Moonster is just looking at the butterfly, which is cute too. Maybe we'll keep it like that. Thank you for following. This kind of reminds me of how at some point a lot of people moved on Blue Sky, myself included. At first, when people started moving for the first few times, I was like, this is not lasting, there's no point in me going there. So I saw several waves of people going there, but I was like, this is not gonna last. People are gonna stay there for only a short time anyway. And I'm kind of tired of having like an account on every single social media if it's to not use it. But then at some point, I think that was the end of last year, with like the AI being like no longer something you can opt out of. Out of? Is that how you say it? And also the fact that now people that have you blocked can see your posts, which is kind of crazy. But even then, after this wave, people have joined for sure, but people never... Like, it's never enough people eventually leave. And I'm also one of those people. I stopped being active there, and at first I wasn't uploading my art much on Twitter after the, you know, use of AI. But then I just ended up going back to it anyway. Like a little sheep. Hello, Mirai! I think it's gonna be difficult to fully solve this issue because I don't think people will ever fully leave or replace Twitter unless it literally stops existing. Or if we get a new thing, it's gonna take a really long time to get to that. So yeah, but I shall still try to post a bit more on Blue Sky. Since I made an account, might as well use it. Tricky situation though. Too much of an established social media. Looking back, I really don't think we ever had a social media platform that was kind of a top popular social media for that long. Because usually whenever there were like popular platforms, they lasted a few years and then a new will take over, kind of. But I feel like Twitter, it never happened. And that's why it's so powerful, and that's why it's so hard to leave it. Compared to the others that were easily replaced, and not even for those reasons, but just because people kind of moved on. This is Kinito, so cute, thank you! I am trying. I wonder if it will be interesting to put a gradient in the sky. I think I prefer the lighter sky. So maybe I can do the opposite, like this. Or maybe. Once the boomer users get to all the younger ones, find a fresh one they like. Yeah, but it seems to be a rare case where I feel like Twitter in this case is used by all sorts of ages. There are a lot of young people there. There's still an age limit, of course, so you won't get like 13 years old there, at least officially. But a lot of the teenagers and young adults are also there. So But I think that was the case for the other platforms though. I think it was like also generational stuff, but again, I feel like Twitter did actually pretty well with that. To keep the interest regardless of the generation. Hi Isaac, welcome! Maybe they will be dandelions instead. And then I could make the breezy thing too. I'm not vibing as much with this as I thought I would. So I guess it's just gonna be the flowers. Maybe a few daisies perhaps? Okay, I like this more. Very good drawing, thank you! Where's the worm that I drew here? I should draw a bit more on it. Perfect. I love this. And then the apple itself, maybe we'll get some white to look like it's glowing a bit. Or something very bright. Maybe this one apple, because it's the one that's aimed for it, could have some sparkles, you know? The holy apple. Apple with some protein. Yeah, hello LaFour, welcome. I'm wondering what's this creature reaching out to. Yeah. What's going on here? And the Moonster is like trembling. Oh, I should draw the trembling kind of movement. Usually it's in white though, isn't it? Yeah. So Luna, guess what? I'm trying to come up with something witty to say, but I'm not inspired. What is it? Oh my god, you read the letter now? I never knew if you read it or not. Wow. That's kind of embarrassing. I was planning on telling you when I did. Oh, well, thank you for telling me. It's good to know, I guess. Oh, thank you to Marcus and Batman for following. Welcome, both of you. Yay. It made me very happy. You're so sweet. I'm glad. I feel like the letters I get to write are usually slightly personal, so I'm like, sometimes, especially if I have no feedback, and don't worry, this is not to blame you, I'm like, I wonder if the person got uncomfortable by the letter. But you're fine, don't worry. Like, oh my god, maybe they thought it was like weird. Maybe they're never gonna come say hi anymore, they're gonna block me. One funny thing, you did mix up the order of paper for third and last paper, so I was confused for a sec. No! My bad, sorry. Well, at least you figured it out. You figured it out eventually. Not that unprofessional thing. When is live bingo? Not today. If you follow me just for live bingo, I think you probably should follow other channels because we only do this on specific events, and we don't intend on doing one today or one in a little bit. Thanks for the interest, though. She was checking to see if you were sharp enough, Kat. Yeah, I was testing you, Kat. That's right. I wanted to check if you really read the letter, because only the person that really read the letter will have said something about it. That's right. I will never make that mistake myself. It's just as Dianacra said. Thank you for the letter and the cute little 3D pen me. Oh my god, that was so hard to make. That was so hard. And you know, half of the time it's so small that like I feel like people are gonna think it's garbage and throw it away. So in every letter I wrote, it's not garbage, it's you guys. That's actually weird. If you think it's trash, well, it's actually yourself, so take that as you will. Because it kind of looks like nothing. So, you know, I wouldn't even be offended if someone mistook it for garbage just because it's so small and kind of confusing looking. But I had the urge to clarify it. None of us will. Really. When I got it, I placed it in my shrine right away, not losing that ever. Aww! Yay! Okay, this Moonster is asleep. Maybe this other Moonster is gonna be blushing because it's looking at the butterfly and it's like, oh my god, a butterfly! So cute! And then the other one is just fighting for its life. Perfect, we love that. I think I had someone that once told me that when they first opened their letter and they saw their 3D Moonster, it kind of like, it didn't fall. I think, or did it fall from the envelope? I don't remember, but they panicked because they thought they might have received something like broken. Thankfully, it was not. But honestly, I think I could have potentially thought the same thing if I was in the same situation. So, you know, I get it. For the basket, I wanted to add a ribbon here. Is there anything I could do to the basket? I feel like the basket looks kind of flat. Compared to some other things. But I'm not super inspired either. Like this, I guess. Okay. I might just change one of the butterflies. Where is it? This one. Maybe I'll turn it orange so that it's not blending too much with the rest. Did I say orange? I meant yellow. Now, there we have a Moonster wallpaper. I'm not 100% fond of it actually. There's something about it that I'm not fully happy with, but I also don't want to stream for too long, so I probably will finish it now, and if at some point I find a way to improve it, I will. Okay, that's too dark. But yeah, I'll make it available if people want to use it, just in case. But I feel like, honestly, looking at those proportions, I don't think it even fits my phone. Sadness. But I'll figure it out. I guess a way to make it more fitting to my phone would be to crop it like this, for example. Which still kind of works, so honestly it's fine. Okay. Moonster picnic. Don't for now, but might be improved over time. Here. Alright. Let's see who we're gonna raid today. Thank you for being here today, everyone. I hope you enjoyed all the new stuff that was shown. How many controls did it take? Less than 200. Actually, remember, I took 30 to do the certificate, so it's around 150 actually. Or 160? Technically, it's not that bad, but I feel like those kind of drawings, because it's not really focusing on line art, it's using less Ctrl Z's, because you know I can just redraw over stuff that I don't like. Compared to drawings with line art, I think that will be much more. Thank you for the stream. I love the wallpaper and all the new things. Thank you. Actually, wait, I lied. I want to change something. As always. As always. Here. Here, here, here. Okay. I love this so much. I'm glad. I might put it on, I don't know. I know some people put their stuff on Ko-fi for free. Maybe I'll put it there. I'll see. Be nice to make a version that's also... If I was smart, I would have made it as a landscape view, and then this is the phone wallpaper, but it could have been a full garden and stuff, but I didn't do that, so... F. I guess the wallpaper on the PC is this one for now, even though I won't put it publicly yet because it's not really done. But yeah. So we're gonna be raiding someone today, but who? This is so good. I'm glad you think so. Peak cinema, as they say. Peak like the game! Sorry. Da do dee da da. I have someone I know playing Peak right now. Okay, there's one person that's doing some doodles today. Let's rate them, because I also don't want to spend too much time thinking, not gonna lie. Yeah. Okay, wait, do they have their mic on? No, okay, they don't have mic on, so there'll be typing in the chat instead. I think, okay, it says endurance doodle of the month, skip deadline. Oh, okay, so this is actually a skip, I guess. Okay. Alright, let's rate them. I don't remember if I rated them before, so we'll see. Alright, here, this is the channel for mature audiences, so if you are a youngster, get out of here, please. Hello, Duration, sorry I'm ending the stream, but thank you for passing by. They do have... I don't think they have channel rules. But... let's be respectful nonetheless. The moonlight brought us here. Oh my god, right, we have new emotes now. I should think of... I should have made an emote dedicated to the raids, actually. That would have been cool. Perfect time to raid, I guess. Is it? But, yeah. Oh, yeah. I guess the happy one will be cute, but I haven't thought about it. I hope having the emote span won't be bad, though, if it's like all the different ones, but we can try. Go with whatever emote you like, I guess, for today, especially if it's the new ones. Alright. Thank you for passing by today. Have a nice, I can speak. Have a nice rest of your Sunday and see you tomorrow. I'll be dropping the schedule later today, so look forward to that. Bye guys, take care.